Good evening, everyone, or good morning, or good afternoon, depending on where you are watching in the world today. I'm Dr. Jeff Williams, and welcome to Power Principles, where we talk about the wisdom necessary to go from where you are to where you really want to be in life. And so I'm so glad you're part of this conversation. So jump on in, everybody. And as you're coming in, I want you to hit your share button, your like button, and your subscribe button. So if you're on YouTube, hit your subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, please hit your like button and your share buttons. If you're on LinkedIn, I'm not sure how they do that over there, but send it out to your contacts because we're talking about principles that cause us to go from where we are to really where we want to be in our life, in our career, in our relationships, in our health. It's so powerful and so necessary. So welcome to installment number 9 of Power Principles. Again, I'm Dr. Jeff Williams. I'm so glad you're part of this conversation. So come on in, everybody. And if you're ready, I want you to type in, I'm ready. Type in those words, I am ready. Come on, type that in for me. I am ready. And hit that share button. Hit that like button. So we'll get down to business here. We'll be brief tonight, as we have been, but nevertheless, I just want you to know that. So listen quickly, right? My mother would say before going to bed, you got to sleep fast. And so we're going to work fast tonight. So come on in. Hey, Mom and Dad, I hope you're watching. I think you're watching. And so always glad to have you on as well. So come on in, everybody. Let me see who's on already. Let me see who's on. All right, let's go here. I think that should do it. Trying to find where we are tonight. All right. Gotcha. All right, who's making comments? So if you're in, I want you to say I'm ready. Type in I'm ready. Type in I'm ready. Several of you are already on, but you gotta hit that I'm ready button. How about that? All right, there we go. There we go. I got several devices operating right here tonight. Excellent. Thanks for being on tonight, Christine and Donna and Nagla. Good to have you on. And my friend Cheryl and my mama's ready. She's on. So come on in, everybody. Come on and let's get down to business tonight. Now, listen, these power principles are these sound bites, really, of wisdom that as we apply them to our lives, we're going to find ourselves more excited in the morning to do what we've got to do. We'll get through the things we got to go through a lot easier. You'll have motivation. You'll have inspiration. You'll have a get up and go in your attitude. Why? Because when you know what to do, it's easier to do what you have to do. Let me say it again. If you know what to do, it's easier to do the thing you have to do. Very frustrating if you have to do something, but you don't know what to do. Well, these principles will help us know what to do. So come on in, everybody. Let's get down to business tonight. All right. So power principles. Last night, we mentioned one of the principles, and so that was principle number 8. And I just want to go back quickly, recap that. Do it now, people achieve. Do it later, people complain. Did you hear that? Do it now, people achieve, while do it later, people complain. Have you ever been around a bunch of people complaining about what's not happening, what's not going right, what's not getting done? If you've been in that company of people who complain about what's got to get done, but aren't doing a whole lot, I want you to type in, I've been there. Come on, type that in for me. I have been there. I've been to that party. 15 people complaining about what's not happening, but 15 people not doing anything about what needs to be done, right? So, but we want to talk about that because what's happening in many of our lives, ministries, our families, our businesses, our health concerns, our relationships, is that we are complaining about a problem, but we're not seeking to employ an answer to the problem, right? Ain't nobody got time for that. Who's got time for that? My good brother Joe, good to have you on tonight. Elder Russ is in the house. Good to have you on. Dr. Delator McNeil, popping in. Thank you, sir. You honor me by your presence tonight, as well as the others that are on tonight. So listen, you got to be about it. You can't just talk about it, right? I want somebody to type that in, right? I'm about it. I don't just talk about it. That's what you have to do. I'm about it. I'm not just talking about it. Right? Come on, type that in. I'm about it. I just don't talk about it. You ought to make that a t-shirt, right? I'm about it. I'm just not talking about it. I'm going to be about it, right? I'm going to be about that life, if you will, right? And so that was last night. We talked about that. Do it now, people. I want you to be a do it now person. I do it now. I do it now. As Dr. Del Toro McNeil speaks about that money loves momentum, loves speed. And so when you have an idea, when you have something that's got to get done, if you can do it right then. Do it now. Be about it. Just don't talk about it. All right. So that was last night. Now, if that was good, I want you to type in that was good. Right? If that was helpful to you, I want you to type in that was good. That was good. That was good. I want you to type that in. Type that in. That was good. Right? Because listen, family, it's too late in the game, too late in the day, too much water under the bridge. We're already through the half point of the year. And some of us haven't done the first thing we said we were going to do at the stroke of midnight when the ball dropped. You hear me? Right? So we can't just talk about it. We got to be about it. And that's power principle number 8. My great cousin, Jordan Morgan's on. Good to have you on, cuz. Good to see you. I want to pause for a moment. This man, many years ago, came to be at a banquet, an all-American banquet. And I was there by myself, and my man showed up. My cousin showed up. And I'll never forget that, Jordan. Just wanted to recognize that today. Obviously, that made an impact on my life. That was quite a while ago, son. So thank you for that. But listen, folks. All right. So we're going to get down to it now. You got to be ready for number 9, right? You got to be ready for number 9, right? This isn't the kind of stuff you just kind of put in your journal, in your diary, right? This is the kind of stuff that you got to act on, that's actionable, and that you've got to really embrace to make changes in your life. So if you're ready for number 9, I want you to type in the number 9. Type in the number 9. Just type it in. I need you to participate tonight. Type in the number 9. If you're ready to hit this thing and you want number 9, come on, type in I'm ready. Type in I'm ready. Right? Man, I feel this thing tonight. I'm telling you, I feel this thing tonight. I feel this thing tonight for you. Your life can turn around tonight by embracing these principles. Here we go. Number 9. Katina, our actions reveal what we really think, believe, and speak. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. And I want you to write it down somewhere. Put it in the chat section, Tawana. Put it in the chat section. Our actions reveal what we really think, believe, and speak. You've heard that the old saying, talk is cheap. Well, I got news for you. What you're saying isn't as important as what you're doing, because what you do actually reveals what you actually say, what you really believe, and what you really think. See, one thing I've learned to do, or I'm learning to do, I should say, is I believe people's actions, not what they're saying. Are you hearing me? I believe what you do, not what you say. Right? What you say is a good start. What you think is a good idea, but what you do actually reveals what you really believe, what you really think, what you really do. Right? For instance, if someone says to you, "Hey, I really love you. I love I love being around you. I love being in your presence. But there is no action, corresponding action, along with those lofty words. I would have to ask, does a person really feel that way? Right? See, a lot of us can just believe a lot of things. I believe this, I believe that. I believe I can walk on water. I believe this chair will hold my weight, right? But unless I'm getting out the boat walking, unless I'm sitting my behind down in that chair, do I really believe it? So I don't want us as a power principle family to be people who kind of talk a big game, but don't walk a good walk about it. Right? Your destiny is connected to what you do, not just what you think, not just what you say you believe, not just what's coming out your mouth. Oh, let me back up a little bit. How many of you really are 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 sick and tired of being sick and tired in a certain situation? If that's you, I want you to type in, that's me. Type in, that's me. I know I'm making you work tonight, but it's typing, that's me. Typing, that's me. Typing, that's me. Right? You're sick and tired of a certain situation in your life, right? But as you answer that, now be honest now. Be honest. How many of y'all tired, right? If you are tired of it, let's look at what actions you're taking to move from where you are to where you really want to be. Again, I believe what people do, not what people say. Listen, my blood pressure is great because of this principle. I'm not stressing people. I'm not worrying people, because if you like it, I love it, right? If you want to stay in that situation and you don't want to take the steps to get to your next level, there's nothing I can do about it, right? Right? And so you and I need to be people who say, hey, I want to connect what I think, what I believe, and what I speak with a corresponding action. A corresponding action. What's your corresponding action? You want to be healthier. What is a corresponding action other than reading a book or watching a YouTube video? Right, right. You want to start a business. What is a corresponding action rather than just kind of talking about the business idea, right? Right. What's the corresponding action? It's got to be a corresponding action, right? There's no way around that, fam. No way around that whatsoever. Because truth be told, and I'm going to tell the truth, our actions are telling on us. Our actions are revealing the truth about what we think, what we believe, and what we've been speaking. Our actions do. Are you hearing me? Right? If this is helpful, I want you to type in this is good. Type in this is good. Type in this is good if it's helpful. And if you haven't shared this broadcast yet, I think you're ashamed of our relationship. If you haven't shared this broadcast, I think you're ashamed of our relationship. You're ashamed to let people know that you watch Power Principles with Dr. Jeffrey Allen Williams, right? Go on, hit that share button, hit that like button, invite people, right? Listen, I want to make sure that everybody who's watching and listening now, and even as this broadcast ends, I want you to be part of the all mailing list. The all mailing list. Because on July 1, I'm going to push a button. It's going to launch an opportunity for you to be part of the All Inspired Life Academy, which is the ultimate mind shifting system to get you unstuck and get you starting creating the life you really deserve, right? But I want you to be part of that. I do not know. And again, I'm not all-knowing. I get that. But I've been around a minute. I spent a bunch of money on training programs. I do not know of one single program that is comprehensive as what I'm offering to you to be part of. Be part of the mailing list right now. I can send you information about it. And you're going to need to jump on in. All right. So July 1, I'm going to drop it and let the cat out the bag. All right. So I want you to be part of that. So if you're already signed up on the mailing list, I want you to type in I'm in. Type in I'm in. Let me see. I want you to type in I'm in. All right. Type in I'm in. Let me see what's happening. Type in I'm in. Right. All right, family, my time has rolled on through here. But power principle number 9 again. Our actions reveal what we really think, what we believe, and what we've really been speaking. What are your actions saying about what you really think, what you really believe, and what you really speak? You should ask yourself that question. All right. Listen, if this was good for you tonight, please join me tomorrow night, same time, 8:15, and we're going to jump on and talk about power principle number 10, which will be the last installment in the success and failure series. Then we go to the next series, and let me see what the next series is called here, because I have 10 of these series I'm going to do, and I don't want you to miss it. Yes. The next series is going to be, mind shift. Mind shift. So we're going to talk 10 principles on how to change your mind. Powerful stuff. Because where your head goes, your body follows, right? The difference between people who have and don't have is many times what's in their mind. So I want to be a part of that. All right. Thank you for jumping on tonight. Thank you for being part of this tonight. Have a fantastic night. Please hit your share button, hit your like button, invite some people to be part of this. And remember, your actions are telling the truth about what you really think, what you really believe, and what you've been speaking. Have a great night, everybody. Bye now. Bye, Mom and Dad.